set the scene a little bit for us without obviously giving too much away.
It's a small village called Dunedin, and there's a cast of characters in the village, and it's like any small rural community, and it sort of just ticks along. Just nothing
There's
really.
Lots of secrets going on.
Lots of secrets.
Webs.
And these remains are found, and that kind of sets a lot of these secrets free, and for good and bad. And it's interesting because I think Ireland, particularly the Ireland of the past, you know, there were an awful lot of secrets. There were an awful lot of things that people kept hidden, didn't talk about. And it was, you know, even Anne Darwin, you know, maybe not stories as extreme as that, but you feel like every sort of 200 yards in Ireland, you will come across a story not that far off that story, where, you know, and so it's a very rich, although it's a very small community, it's a very rich area, and all the characters have kind of backstories, and in the end, I put in the kind of crime mystery because that. I don't know about you, but when I read, I like plot. I like, you know...
And I love a murder mystery as well.
Yes, something's going to be resolved. By the end of it, it's not just kind of like, and they all learned something. No, we know who did it. So that's what I'm going to put that in.
I love the fact that your mum, who I know helped you with... In fact, you dedicated it to your mum.
I did. Well, this is my third book, the first one she can read.
Yes, and that's what it says. Rhoda, finally one you can read.
She wasn't late to the reading. She's an avid reader. She reads a lot, and that's why I was very interested to know what she thought of it. Well, so she was one of the first people I sent it to.
Big compliment from her, because she said it didn't take her very long for her to not hear you.
Yeah, she said that she sort of forgot that I'd written it, which when she said that, I was like thrilled. Yeah. That was part of my plan.
But she did also go through the book, and you say it's very difficult not to put parts of you into it, that she did recognise a character she asked you to change.
No, it was a name. It was a name of a teacher. I stupidly, you think you're picking names out of a hat.
And it was the real one.
Yeah, and my mother was like, you know that person taught you at school. I'm like, oh, yeah.
You better change that.
Better change that, yeah.
So how did you find the process of writing? Because obviously sort of the day job is talking, being surrounded by everybody, glitz. I mean, it's, you know, the chat show, all of that sort of... To sitting on your own with writing on your own.
I have to say, I really enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed it because it's not my life. You know, I think if suddenly everything else was taken away and somebody said, great, you like writing books? There you go, do it forever. And then I think I'd go crazy. But as an alternative to what I normally do, I loved how non-collaborative it is.
Yeah.
No meetings, no discussion. It was just like, no, this is happening.
Did you not think,
I'm tippy-tappy.
This is the worst homework ever?
No, I worried, because I always said I wanted to write a novel, and then when they said, OK, you kind of think, oh, what if this is just horrible? And I dread, you know, I'm being hit with a stick to get to the computer. So I was thrilled to find out that actually I love spending time in that place and with those characters and sort of fleshing them out and inhabiting them while I did it. It was as pleasant as an experience as I kind of dreamt it would be.
Good. It's good. I'm pleased.
Love your show.
Thank you very much.
Love watching you on the telly. I think you're the best at it. But I read something this morning. I sort of set alarm bells ringing in my head.
Oh no, I haven't read this. What?
Well, no, I think you might have even said it to our team. Did you say the show is back? You were in the office and you said, "Do I still love this?" Oh,
I'll tell you what it was. Because when the series is coming back, I do interviews. You know, press like this, kind of blah blah blah. And a question is, "Do you still like your job?" And I always go, "Yeah, I love my job. I'm so lucky." Same sort of stuff you say. And this year, I came back and I was in the office having done those interviews. I was thinking, do I love this? It's quite dull, really, just sat in the office. And then it was great. When I went into the studio and was doing the show, I went, of course, now I remember, I do absolutely love this job of just, you know, that audience, introducing those big stars. It is just fantastic.
There is no sofa like yours.
It's extraordinary. I mean, we are very, very blessed, the calibre of the people we get coming on.
And then that's not the only string to your bow, also, because you've got the column as well, and on your Radio 2 show, which I love, by the way.
You.
And people ringing in and asking you their problem, telling their problems,
Which
getting...
Which seems so, like, really... I mean, you know, This show, yes, I understand, but really?
I mean, your answers are sometimes, really?
Well, no, because often you kind of think, if that is your problem, just go outside and punch the air with joy. Because if that is the only thing that's wrong in your life, how lucky are you?
Yeah.
How do they feel when you actually give that advice then?
I have no idea. I step away. There was no follow-up.
Do your friends come to you and say, oh, well, you need to help me with this?
Now, I'm not sure if they come to me. I certainly give them advice. They may not ask for it, but I don't. We all love a problem.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a problem.
Especially if it's someone else's.
Oh, yes. No one, and also, you can never advise yourself.
No.
You know, sometimes I'll be writing in the Telegraph, and it'll be something that's quite similar to happen to me, and I'll be writing my advice, and I'm thinking, this actually is very sensible. I should have... this is what I should have done.
For more of the same, just click here, and don't forget you can subscribe for even more of these amazing videos exclusive to our channel.
And they had nightmares for like 2 weeks because of this stupid flying vampire kid who delivers pizzas. I mean, it went so wrong.
Put them off pizza for a while, though.
No, it just put them off the X-Files for the rest of their lives.